Hey everyone, Trina here, back with another mixed media art video. Today we're going to be working on a sheet of Jack Richardson printmaking paper, and we're going to use some distress oxide on the jelly plate and maybe do a little bit of collage. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with the weathered wood, and we're just going to lay down a mask. This is just a pizza box that I cut up to make this little mask here. Thought we'd play with a jelly plate. We haven't done that in a while. Put down a nice layer there. I'm going to get out my mesh and roll out a little bit of texture through here, just a little bit. And then I'm going to just put the paper down. Actually, I want to do it this way so I can see where I'm putting it down. It's been so long I forgot how to do this. Okay, so I think right there is good. I do have a sheet of plastic over my jelly plate so I can use my Baron to get good solid marks. And I like that so far. Got a little bit left over, so let's do like an overlapping mark. Not all the way across, just like right through there. Sometimes it adds just a bit more interest to that. I like it when it overlaps a little bit. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to lay down the mask again. I'm just going to sort of almost like draw with this on the edge. I just kind of want some shapes through here. And I want that line to be straight. A little bit of texture, I think. I've got some down here. I'm going to come in with my paper towel and just sort of, I might need a little water in there. Kind of brush some of that away. But I like that texture that it added from the stamp pad. I'm just going to make a nice line through here. I'm going to put it right through here, I think. I also want to thank you guys for all your support after my last video. It was really nice and sweet of you guys to give me some support, and I really appreciate our little community that we have here. Ooh, that's fun. Let's do this. I think I'm going to take some of that away. And then make another mark down below. Below or above? I think below. A little bit of overlap and some tension between those two lines. Okay. Perfect. Love it. So I'm going to add a little bit more of this distress through here, the weathered wood, just as a little mark. I'm liking building up these layers like this. Ooh, something on there. I think I just want it to be like right through here. We might need to do, I think I want to play with, put down some more marks and add in some water. Possibly, oh, maybe not. So I've got just a little bit here on the plate. I'm going to add a little bit of water, kind of swish it around with my finger. For this one, I'm going to just sort of bring the paper out. I'm just going to lay it down just really quickly. Kind of give it that watercolor feel. I think I got too much water on there. Add in a bit more of the blue. This is a fun technique. I ran into somebody, one of the card makers that I follow was using the Distress Oxide sort of like this. So I thought it was kind of cool just to get some real fun, playful marks through there. I think it's really cool. Okay. So I want to add some more marks through here. So I've got the skinny brayer out. I'm just going to roll some of this weathered wood on here. I'm just going to make some marks through here. Before we are going to have to seal this with some acrylic medium because we're working on printmaking paper. And I want to do some collage over top. So we're definitely going to have to do a little bit of that. But I want to make sure I get all of my distressed oxide layers down before we seal it. I'm going to come in with it a little bit more of this ground espresso. Just right through here. Maybe make some marks like this through here. Okay, got my Liquitex matte medium here. I like the matte medium for this because it's really fluid. I probably got way too much on there. I totally did. But it puts down a nice even layer. So this is a way that we can seal without smearing what we just made. Put just down a thin protective layer. And we're just going to lay this on top and press it down lightly. Try not to move it because you don't want to smear it. Okay. Pull this up. And it's going to make the colors a little darker. Oh, some of it came off. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. I just cleaned my plate, so maybe that has something to do with it. But you can see the colors darkened up quite a bit, especially in the browns. But that's okay. I don't mind that. And I got a little, my plate was kind of dirty up there at the top. So make sure your plate's clean because it will pick up everything. I'm gonna let that dry. So I took my stamps that I made, this stamp right here that I made of a linoleum cut. And I printed it onto this tissue or this pattern paper with some black acrylic paint and let it dry. So I'm gonna put in a few layers of this collage through here. I'm gonna cut that up real quick. Okay, so I think I'm gonna lay this down here and then I'm gonna put that over top. So I've got a little bit of matte medium laid out over here. And we're just gonna put this down through here, a thin layer. I am gonna wet this. It's probably not necessary with the, this is almost like tissue paper, so, but I really like the transparent qualities that you can get. So I'm gonna continue. Oh, it's smeared. Why is it smearing? I swear sometimes. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Why is it smearing? It's smearing a little bit. Maybe I got it on too thick. We're gonna make it work. That's interesting because it was completely dry. It should not smear. It shouldn't lift like that. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens when we do this. This could be a very bad thing. It's definitely smearing, which I don't like. Let's put down just Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out because I don't like that it did that. Let's put down a layer of gel medium anyway. That's a lot darker than it should have been. I wonder if it's because the paper is too thin. Interesting. Okay, so I also printed some also on the med exam paper. And I'm just going to put one of these down just to kind of see what's going on here. Because once it's on there, I think it's because the paper is super thin. This medical exam paper is a lot thicker, and you can see it's not smearing at all. It's just blending right in. So if you're going to use this thin tissue paper on pattern paper, I used acrylic ink and acrylic paint and it came up. So I'm not quite sure what that says. Maybe just be cautious if you try it. So enough about that. Let's let this dry and then we'll continue on. I'm going to add in this little sheet of med exam paper that has some Payne's Gray on it that I printed on the Gelli plate, I believe. Something I found in my stash that I thought would be kind of fun for this. Kind of give this appearance of something in the background there. Add another color. Okay, got a little drip there. I'm going to come in with my deep indigo ink tints. I'm just going to make some marks through here. I might want to at least through here, maybe. I'm being timid. I hate it when I'm timid. Let's take the color shaper wet and press into that and bring it down a little bit. These ink tints are great for adding washes too. They are water soluble, but they dry permanent. So they don't lift back up. Just gonna drag that across like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna come in with a bit of Mars Black from Liquitex. And I'm just gonna dry brush some lines through here. Really small lines. We haven't used a stencil in a while. Do I want to continue it? I might want to do like maybe a few more through there, because we are going to add some more lines. I'm going to take the stencil too and add just a little. I'm going to try a little bit of this one little shape through here, because I thought it was a fun shape. I don't like how that happened. So I've got some of the burnt ochre here, and I'm going to lay it down. I've been liking using the side of this to scrape into it to lay down marks that way. So I think it makes some really wonderful marks, and they're kind of unpredictable and chunky, but I really like this effect a lot. Yesterday I kind of spent an hour or so just playing around with this technique to see what happens. And I'm kind of liking the way that it's making these marks. Let me turn this paper a little. I know we shouldn't probably do that, but I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Oh, not too hard. Okay, I think I want to come in with a little bit more of this, what is this, the gold ochre. I'm going to try that out down here at the bottom too. So all I'm doing to make these transfer sheets is to take these are the Lyra Aqua colors, and they are water soluble. And I'm just laying down a color here onto the Gelli paper. Pretty thick. And that's what's allowing me to transfer these pieces onto here. So I just want to do like, that's really cool. It's not really sticking onto this. It's weird. Okay. Keep ripping it. That's okay. I want to do like, some marks that way. That's fun. I just want to do a few marks through here too. Okay, we're going to come in with the Caran d'Ache. This is the salmon color. I thought it might be kind of interesting to see what this looks like. It's our stylus. We've already got some pretty warm marks through there. I was just thinking almost like highlights. I think that's really nice, I think. What do you think? I like it. And then I think I want to do like, well, that didn't really pick up very well. Kind of want these lines to go across. I might need more pigment on there. Oops. Maybe that's the universe's way of telling me to stop. Maybe, maybe not. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, this is the Mangayo set of oil pastels. This is one of the very first sets that I bought. As you can tell, I've used it quite a bit. But I wanted just like a gray color through here to do that with. Our little technique. So this, I can't tell you what color this is, I don't think. Oh, wait, hold on. Dark gray. I've not tried these. These are super soft. Almost like lipstick. They're like super creamy. And really inexpensive, which is that one thing I like. Okay, let's try. I just like the way that this sort of pink and gray were happening down here. Ooh, look at those. Those are fabulous. It's like giving me like almost like water lily vibes. You know what I mean? Like water. Ooh, I like these Mangayos much better. Yeah, the Mangayos, I think, are my favorite. There's a new contender, at least for this kind of thing. What is this color? Salmon pink. Let's add a bit of that in. I'm going to continue this down through here. These are also water-soluble pigments, which is nice. So if you make a mistake, you can just like cover it up pretty easily. Like just smear it out. And then I just saw this color, which is vermilion. I think we have to put some of that down. Ooh, that is bright. I love it. I'm not really a bright color girl, but what happens if we just, you know, just add just a little. So last night I watched the Owen Wilson movie Paint, which is sort of a comedy / Bob Ross movie. It was actually quite good. Ooh, that does something. It's doing something for me. So if you get a chance, you should check it out. I think it's on, oh, I don't remember. Amazon Prime, I think. Okay, that's probably enough. A little goes a long way with that. I'm just gonna scrape back in because I don't really like that one. But yeah, so I was talking like Bob Ross all day today in my brain. I'm gonna add some black lines in real quick. Just because I think it needs some contrast. And I like black lines. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that over here. Okay, one more set of lines, just like, those are, ooh, I like that. It was kind of looking a little wonky there, like shallow, wasn't had any energy in it. So I wanted to get in a little closer on this bottom section. I really like what's going on here. I like the energy of all these marks and subtle little lines back here. I like that red. I think the red really added something. The gray was nice, all layered over top of the distress oxides with some bit of collage. Let's look at it with a mat. So I've cut my mat into 2 sections so I can play with like composition a little bit. And also so I can show you, as long as it's not bigger than like 8 by 10, which it shouldn't be, we can just kind of play with like composition a little bit. I really like this. I think it came out nice. It was fun to have a good play. Like I said, I like the marks. I like the ink tints. I like the materials that I used today. I think they worked well together. I'm really liking the making marks with the transfer papers. It's kind of becoming my thing. I think I like the stamps better on the med exam paper than just on the page, but we'll see how that goes. I think it just sort of lends itself to a little bit more possibilities. I think that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see the last video. And I will see you probably on Sunday with a new video. Thanks so much. Bye.